Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new episode of how to fix a problem. Today I'm gonna teach you how to fix Arcania, both installments, Arcania the original, the legacy, and of course Arcania follows Setarrif, which is the standalone DLC of the game. So as you all might know, this game has a lot of problems, a lot of errors, and even with the latest Windows update, which is in the 2H25, which was in 2025, that update created a new problem, at least for me. Apparently some people had this problem since 2020, but basically, because at least for me, because of the Windows update, it gives me a new error when I'm trying to get into the game. So without further ado, let's begin, and we'll take step by step on how to fix all problems for both Gothic and follow Setarrif. Now, a few side notes. Everything that I'm gonna do for the Arcania, the original, not the follow Setarrif, everything that I'm doing will apply to follow Setarrif as well, okay? Regardless if you're using the Steam versions or the good old games version. It works just fine. Also, a quick note, obviously I'm gonna because I'm gonna do the walkthrough for this game. It will be my next walkthrough. I'm gonna use Arcania Legacy version. Make sure you're using the Legacy, not the, what's called, all the updates, yeah. No, not this one, game version, yeah. Don't use neither this one, the public beta, or the default public version. Don't use these. This is 1.0, okay? It's not 1.1.14, which is, or 47, 1.147, whatever, the legacy, all right? I'm gonna use this one, legacy, from the Steam, and I'm gonna follow Setarrif, the good old games version. Now you say, wait, why are you using two different platforms? Well, here's the thing. The fixes that I'm gonna do to Arcania, right? It requires 4 gigabytes patch, right? One of the fixes I have to do. And the thing is, I can use 4 gigabytes patch on Arcania Legacy, but if I'm trying to use it on the follow Setarrif, then the Steam will detect it as being corrupted and this will not work. I tried this switching off, play offline, switch off the overlay. She just doesn't work. It simply recognizes as being crashed. The game won't work, basically, follow Setarrif. On the other hand, good old games platform, it removes completely the DRM, because that's the problem, it's the DRM, right? It's the copyrights. And you can patch both of them on that one, but the problem with Arcania Legacy, not the follow Setarrif, on good old games, is that regardless if you're choosing a legacy version or the latest version, it's still version 1.0. They don't have 1.147, right? They don't have the latest, literally, they don't have the latest Arcania patch. Good old games, so that's the problem. Saved games, don't worry about it, because they are compatible between this one and the good old games version of follow Setarrif. It's not about the platform, it's about the version of the games. And they are compatible, you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, so let's begin. First things first, obviously, install Legacy. When you install this, after you install the game, you'll see that the game doesn't launch. It doesn't even give you the error, right? It doesn't give you anything. Do not panic, just restart your PC, you'll be fine. For some reason, the game does not recognize, or the Windows or something does not recognize that NVIDIA Physics is installed. So you have to restart your PC for that. After that, you'll see it will work. Now let's start the game. You can use the shortcut or the executable, no problem. But you'll soon realize that it will crash. This is the first error, the first problem with this game. Okay, see, error. Could not switch to new screen mode and can't restore previous one, right? This is the first problem with the game. Now, apparently this, I tried to find on internet. Apparently it was this one guy who found a way to fix this problem, but he did not like explain step by step, and some people just didn't realize how to fix that. Some people say, yeah, it works for me, but some people, no, it doesn't work. What is the guy talking about? Well, the problem is with your screen resolution. The thing is, if you go to documents, Gothic 4, you see it doesn't have, okay, maybe you can't see, let me zoom in. It doesn't have video settings yet created, right? Because that's you, so you can fix the problem. So how do you get around that? Obviously that guy would put the, what's called the, you put the video settings into a folder that you can download via a link. But I can show you a different way to actually fix this on your own without having to download anything. Right. So as I said, the problem is your screen resolution. You see, the game when it was developed, it supports 4:3 resolutions. Now 4:3 is it's actually 1024 by 768, right? This is 4:3. And obviously you can go even higher. It's, I believe, next one will be 1400, and you'll see in the game. You'll see immediately which are the resolution that are supported by the game. So first things first, change your screen resolution, right? Now get into the game. You'll see the game will start now, but this is where you meet your next problem. You also realize, holy shit, god damn, it's so strong. Sorry guys, yeah, it's a bit strong. Let me, well, at least it's for me. Anyway, yeah, I have the Steam overlay, yeah, so yeah. I'll probably have to remove this. If I go to options, you see video is not working. And it doesn't work. You'll see, it will crash. Just give it a moment, it will crash. No matter what you try, it will crash. Because this is where the second problem comes in. This is just for the legacy version. Apparently, it has a memory problem. It's only, see, it crashed. Apparently, it only uses 2 gigabytes of RAM, right? 2 gigabytes memory allocation, whatever. Obviously, this is the so-called that I've downloaded. Obviously, I added the 4 gigabytes patch myself. And don't worry, you can find this on internet. Just search on internet 4 gigabytes patch. You'll find it, no problem. Right, so double click this one. Now, search for your Arcania executable, not the shortcut. You need the executable because you can't patch a shortcut. You need the executable. This one, open. Executable successfully patched. Okay. Now, if I'm starting this, give it a moment. Right, option. See, video works now. It won't crash anymore because we fixed the memory problem. So let's go. Now this is where the next problem comes in, right? The original problem, which is the screen resolution problem. First things first, go to, select windowed, okay? And then hit apply. Do not go, let's say, show all resolution. Because if you go here, you see these are all 4:3 that it supports, right? All these are the resolution that normally the game supports. Windowed, right? Apply. Now, why go like this first? Because you see, if you choose this one and then go for your native resolution, because you have to do this as well, right? Then if you hit apply, boom, the game will give you the error again. Right? So if I go now and click, hold on, not this one, this is my native 32:9 and hit apply, the game is fine, right? It doesn't give me the error. Obviously you can't play like this because it's a 4K on 4:3 resolution, right? So close this. Now go to your display settings and switch back to your native resolution, which mine is 4K ultra wide 32:9. Keep changes. And obviously now if I go into the game, it won't give me that error anymore. If you accidentally, let's say you click windowed, you click show all resolutions and you accidentally select your native resolution, right? And obviously hit apply and boom, the error is there. You just fucked up your executable because for some reason the game recognizes that it's in 4K in your native resolution. My case is 4K ultra wide. it does not recognize that it's in Windows for some reason. So how do you fix that? Okay, let's say it's error, it doesn't work anymore. You don't have to reinstall everything, and you have to do a clean install for that. Just now, if you go to Arcania Gothic 4, you see the video settings. Hold on, let me zoom. Let me zoom so you can actually see, right? You see the video setting is here now. So open this with Notepad. And, oh, hold on, because I need to zoom this one as well. Okay. You see, it has here attribute, name, resolution, type, ulong, value, 5120. That's one. And this is second one, right? This is your X and Y resolution, right? You have to switch this one back to 1024. And the next one, obviously, I'm going to leave it back the way it is. And you switch this one to 768, right? Save. And then begin again. Begin again or the whole process. Switch your screen resolution to don't save to 4:3. Then get into the game, windowed, select windowed, apply, then select your resolution, apply again, get out of the game, switch your screen resolution to your native back. All right, let me zoom this out. This is how you fix these two problems. And also there's another one. This is apparently obviously for me, this is not happening, but some people, they have the game crashes when launching, like when the intro is coming. I don't know why it's happening. That for me, it doesn't work. Just search on internet, Arcania. Hold on, let me show you. It's called Arcania Dream Crash Fix. Okay, Arcania Dream Crash Fix. Basically, it has two WMV files. Copy these two. Okay, let me switch this one back to the way they were. Yeah, like this. Now copy these two into your Steam apps, common Arcania, but go to data and video. You have to put them here. And there they are. As you can see, the game is still in border mode, right? This is where another program comes into play, and it's called borderless gaming. You already saw this. You can find it on internet, borderless gaming. See, a lot of you people know this already. You can start the game and then the app, or you can start the app and then the game. Basically, the first time, obviously, you're gonna start the app and then the game, right? Or whatever. But you see, the game is still in Windows because, let's say, if you install the first time, you install Arcania and you're just installing the borderless gaming, Arcania will appear here, as you can see. Also, a small note, for both Arcania and Follow Setarrif, they are using the same executable. The borderless gaming app is recognized as the same executable. So once you move this one here, you see it already switched to full screen. It will apply automatically to Follow Setarrif and the other way around as well. If you're opening the borderless gaming first and then the game will go automatically into full screen. And then you can close, obviously once it's in full screen, you can just close borderless gaming. You don't need it anymore, just shut it down. Obviously, if the error appears, I'm gonna fix it and then I'm gonna post in the comments of this video on what I did extra to fix the problem. Alright guys, so I guess that's pretty much it. This is how you fix the game, right? Both of them. So if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, give a like, leave a comment. Any donation is also highly appreciated, guys. So then there's that. And as always, see you guys in the next episode. Peace!